So, on the 7th of April, I got myself a new Square-1 PV average of 5, which is my first ever sub 10. It was a 953, and that actually makes it faster than my 3x3 PV average of 5, which was crazy. So today, I'm going to break down all of the solves, and I'm going to show you a bit of my thought process on how I solve Square-1. And yeah, let's get into it. So onto the first solve, which was a 978. And I'll preface this by saying that I actually solved Square-1 with a Lin method and not Vandenberg. So the first one had a very nice one slice scalp kite. I see a line on the top and a 4 and a pair on the bottom. The line and the pair can go together to make a kite, and the 4 will stay on its own to make a scallop like this. After that, I can solve scallop kite. First thing I see is this half block on blue here, which pairs up with this corner of the back, so I move that into the back and pair it up here. Then I got this case for green, which is not the best, but oh well. And I solve it like that, and I have an M2 for L2E, and then I have a G perm on top. G perm, I know to CPLL, which is just JN from here, and then NN, which I'll also do a bar flip like that. On to the second solve, which was a 940. So already we're starting off with 2 sub 10s in a row, which is actually really nice. So second one had a very nice cube shape skip. I see 2 half blocks, which is actually really nice. I opted to go for the blue one first, as that one was a bit simpler. And I did that like this. I moved the half block up, moved the corresponding corner back here, and paired them up, put on the left, and I have a very nice 2 slice case for this back one. I noticed that the orange edge is here, and this isn't the red one, so I know it's at the back, so I want to take that out here because it doesn't belong there. So I did an offset on the bottom to take that out, and I inserted the orange one into the back now. What I have is a front DFCP, which goes like this, and then I have a U perm. Alright, third solve was actually also a 940, and this is actually the first time I've ever gotten 3 consecutive sub 10s in a row on Square-1, which is actually insane. So, I had shield barrel over here, and the way I do it is probably not the best way to do it, but this is how I did it. So first of all, I transformed the barrel into a shield, and then I just solved shield barrel like this. Then I saw this orange half block with this orange block over here, which I paired together like this. And I saw that I had headlights on red and the remaining edges up here. So I put that at the front over here and did an M2, and I inserted it with the green into the back going like that. What I had was a left DFCP here, which goes like this. And lastly is a U perm with a bar flip and a U2D2, meaning I get to do this very fun double 8-0 move on Square-1. Alright, so fourth solve was a 1476, which sounds like compared to the other solves a very bad solve, but actually 1476 is still faster than my global average, which just goes to show how crazy this average of 5 was. So first thing I did in inspection was a Z2 like this, so I can solve on orange. So I can pair this pair with this pair over here to make my scallop, and this line I can pair up with the other pair to make a kite. So I did this first, I moved the scallop across, and then I hid the line so I can pair it up here to make a kite on the bottom, which I solved like this. I was paying attention to this block here because I think that's going to be preserved. I wasn't sure at the time, but then I noticed that it did. And the remaining corner is here, so I solved that like this. Next, I did this corner with this edge here, like this. And then the remaining corner is here, so I paired it up like this. I solved the green edge into the back like that, which will give me a front DFCP, which goes like this. And lastly, a Z perm, which is really nice. So here's the final solve of the average, which was a 902, my fastest solve of the entire average. And the crazy thing about this solve is that I got yet another CS skip right here. So the cube shape's already solved, and what's even crazier is that the first block is already solved over here. So I did a Z2 to solve an orange, and went straight into my second block right here, which went like this. And then I had an N perm here on the top, straight into a U perm like this with a bar flip. That solve was insane. And there we go, that is my new PB average of 5 for Square-1. And I gotta say, these 5 solves were the luckiest things I've ever seen. 2 cube shaped skips in an average is absolutely insane, especially that last solve with first block skip along with it. On top of that, I had no parodies throughout the entire average of 5 as well, and I just gotta say, getting lucky is not a crime. See you later.